Welcome to the warm-up zone, guys. We are back at it. Got some fun stuff this week?
Your mama's back at it.
Wow. Wow, okay. I see the things are a little tense in here. But we still
Trashing my hunting game, all right?
I just said you were lucky. That's all.
Whatever.
But we have some fun stuff. Basketball is still going on. Season did not end, which kind of happy for.
How do you feel about that, Jeffrey?
I'm happy for I get more basketball, but at the same time, I did not win my bets on the game ending in 4 or 5.
What were your bets, Jeffrey? I want to hear.
Well, I had the Lakers winning in 4 or 5. And then I also
that's weird. That's not going to happen.
Yep, nope. That one ended last night. It was disappointing.
I think I'm going to win my bet.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I wasn't going to bet on the series.
Luck. You're just a lucky person.
I wasn't going to bet on the series,
right.
And then the Lakers changed jerseys like 2 days before they played the game. We're going to wear the Black Mamba jerseys. We haven't lost to them yet. Let's do it. I was like,
those jerseys are the coolest jerseys they have.
Yeah, but
I would have liked to see them win in that jersey.
They changed their jerseys. That's why I made the bet. I bet that Miami was going to lose in 6 and not 4 or 5.
That has no strategy. Like just because
of was strategy.
Just because of a jersey though, that's not good strategy.
Anthony Davis pulled up in some gold shoes. They thought they were going to win the championship.
I mean, they did get a little like, oh yeah, this is it. This is over. But that's not because of the jersey. Like I want to win in that jersey.
No, because they changed their jersey, I was like, oh, yeah, they think they got this on lock.
Yeah, but
that's why
jersey's so nice. They need to wear that jersey all the time. All the time.
I'm not like a Lakers fan. So, really, if the Lakers could just wear the black jerseys and the purple jerseys all the time, that'd be great. Because I don't care about the other jerseys like at all. The white ones are stupid. I hate when they wear those whiteout jerseys. Yeah. Any team, they're stupid. I like color.
Yeah. But we have some other stuff. Baseball coming down to an end. We had some interesting game on Thursday night. Football.
Are we starting with basketball though? We're gonna continue with that.
Yes, we will continue with basketball. That's just a kind of overview of what we'll talk about today. But
Miami won 111-108. Jimmy Butler had 35-point triple-double. LeBron James had 40 points and like 14 rebounds. Jimmy Butler didn't play for a total of 48 seconds.
I didn't realize he was in there for that long.
Yes, if you can find it, there's a Jimmy Butler video of them saying this is what playing 47 minutes and 11 seconds in the finals looks like. Jimmy Butler like waddling. He looks like he got hit by a truck.
Well, yeah, you just played almost an entire game.
It was nuts.
We played 5 full court games the other day, and I was dying.
Yeah, everyone's giving LeBron a bunch of crap though, because apparently he didn't put up a shot. He had 3 people on him, and he didn't take the last shot. He tossed it out to Danny Green, who had within 10 feet radius, nobody was around him. Shot a 3 and he missed. Then Markieff Morris panicked and threw the ball out of bounds. Everyone's blaming LeBron for that.
He didn't have a shot.
I know, but it's kind of silly.
There's just too many LeBron haters.
I don't understand.
They want to judge him on everything he does.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you're that great.
I get you may not like him, but at least respect.
It's pretty amazing.
He's
done.
Damn good basketball player.
Yeah, he is. So. Glad Jimmy Butler's going to get the respect that I've always thought he deserves now.
You've always been.
I like Jimmy Butler. I've liked Jimmy Butler since the Bulls. It's just been fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I love
that. That was when I
young people.
really realized you started watching basketball a lot. It's you just always talked about the Bulls and Jimmy Butler. I'm like, who is this Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler's just cool. For fun, he likes to play dominoes and watch soccer. It's wow.
I can't get behind the soccer.
No.
I just can't.
But he was on an interview once, and I listened to it. I was like, wow, you are so boring. I like this. He didn't bring
Aren't
family
you-
members to the bubble. Cause he's like, this is a business trip, man. We're here to win.
But I mean, come on. You don't
Every
want your
time
family
Cal and
there to
I have
see it?
watched the finals, have you seen that commercial? It's all like, you're never play to lose. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen because I'm just like, how'd that make it into the commercial? Like, I would assume that when you play sports, you don't play to lose. So it's kind of a dumb statement. I love Jimmy Butler, but it's like, you never play to lose. That's in the commercial. Like, what? What kind of...
I haven't seen that one.
We're going to come out here and we're going to try to win.
I hope so.
Exactly. Just like, really?
Better. I hope so.
It's dumb. You don't expect any athlete to want to lose anything, ever.
Well, do you expect the Lakers to win this next one?
I bet
at
that
least?
the Lakers are going to win the next one, so they better win the next one.
Even if they change their jersey at the last second?
They're not going to change their jersey at the last second. Just saying.
All right. I mean, I do expect the Lakers to win. It's just dragging it out at this point.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler only has one day of rest, and he's got to go back, and he's going to try to play as much as possible again. He's going to be tired. I don't think he'll shoot as well. So, what is happening with baseball? Jefe. I've decided to check out. The Yankees aren't in it.
Yeah. New York Yankees are out. Tampa Bay beat them. We have Houston Astros that are beat the A's. And then you have the Los Angeles Dodgers beat San Diego. And then you have Atlanta beating Miami.
Who's going to win it all?
You know, I don't know. I kind of want to say Los Angeles, but they've been here before many
I want to
times
see the
and
Houston
haven't
Astros
won.
win
So
the World
just,
Series without cheating.
do you know how?
What a giant slap in the face to all of baseball.
Yeah, I would hate that.
Everyone starts out the scene, screw the Houston Astros, we hate the Astros, they cheated, those
I-
losers, blah, 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 blah. We're going to throw at every single one of them. And you know what? Through all that diversity, Houston Astros still win the whole thing.
Yeah, I just
What a slap in the face to
Houston's
baseball.
been
if
playing
that
well,
happened.
and I just it bugs me. I
That would
don't
be
want them
nuts.
to be in the playoffs again. They do have a good team. I will give them that. They have some good players, but I don't know. I don't want to see them in there again.
It'd be hilarious.
But
All those
that's-
baseball purists freaking out.
yeah, as much as I don't want to see LA win, I kind of do want to see them win. They've just made it here for so many times
Yeah.
and fallen short.
We mostly want Clayton Kershaw to
It's
win
just-
a World Series. That's really what it is.
Yeah,
He's a nice, likable
especially if it's Houston in the end with LA. That's going to be a intense game.
dude. It will be an intense
But-
game. Wow.
That's where we're at. It's coming down pretty quickly. So we'll see here soon who's going to be
What is the...
World Series.
I'm going to look it up right now. What's the betting line for the Houston Astros? If I bet on the Astros to win the whole thing, can you bet on baseball? Where is it? There it is. I'm going to find out. Houston
that.
Astros, the American League winner, they are the underdogs. I want World Series. Boom. The Houston Astros are plus 330. The Atlanta Braves are worse.
Dodgers have the best.
That's not great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the Dodgers to win it all.
Braves.
So
I might bet on the Houston Astros. Just for fun.
I hope you lose.
I know.
I hope you lose.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. Just to hate you. Shatter those
You
dreams.
just like
Let's
that
talk about something
weird-
interesting. Oh, my
weird
goodness.
stuff.
I'm already
Like
sick of
Thursday
baseball.
night football.
Oh, baseball put me to sleep. You better wake me up. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no fun
How many games have Tampa Bay played? 4, right?
5. They're 3-2.
Oh, okay. How many rings is LeBron going to have? 4, right? 4. Hey, Tom Brady, what down was it?
I was like, where are you going?
Is it 4th down? Right? It's 4th down.
I don't know how such
Huh.
successful quarterback forgets what down it is.
You know, when
That
you're
was
that
just a weird game.
See, all right. Let's be fair. Everyone has brain farts, okay? Everyone has brain farts.
That's fair.
You know what the problem is?
But this
He's just so good at his job, we nitpick everything.
It's fair.
Like some
this
people are
point
so
in
good at
history-
hunting, he just gets nitpicked.
I want to get on that. I want to get on that side. But with it's muscle memory at this point for him. Like it shouldn't. He's done it for so many games.
Dude, if I was Tom Brady, I'd be flustered and forget what down it is too, as much as I want to make fun of him right now.
You don't just forget what like.
Dude, all right, he plays for 20 years with the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Everything is buttoned up and perfect. I think they had 11 penalties for Tampa Bay go against them.
There was a lot.
There were
of
so many
in that
flags.
game.
I was watching that while I was playing the beta for Call of Duty. Shout out to the Call of Duty. And I just like every time I turn my head, I like bum, 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 die a lot because that's what I do. I die a lot. And I look, oh, flag, bum, 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 oh, flag. Oh, okay, so flag, flag.
There
Flag.
were
Another
so
flag.
many flags, especially
crazy.
compared to all the other games. You haven't seen a lot of flags flying.
Yeah, I think
there's been some,
yeah.
but it's been a lot less than.
I think
feel
there's
like
been a
normal.
lot of flags on teams with new players or new coaches, just because
Well,
they
yeah,
didn't
you're
have
gonna
like
have-
the off season
yeah.
and no preseason.
You got to get in the rhythm. You got to
Yeah.
learn the team a little bit more. Learn the snap counts. It takes time, but still, that was a lot of flags. But hey, the
Tampa Bay will
Bears
get better.
Got to Tom Brady
Yeah.
so much.
What the heck, dude?
So much. That one-handed throwdown.
Can you opt back in? Because Tampa Bay's tackle opted out. Is he allowed to opt back in? Like, are you allowed to give him a bonus for opting back in? Because Tampa Bay should seriously consider bringing him back. Whoever their tackle is that's out.
Yeah,
Because he opted
That
out.
was-
And they really need him now.
that was.
No, that was
insane.
crazy. No, I think we need to give Tom Brady a little bit of grace because, you know, he spent 20 years. They're buttoned up. They know exactly what's going on all the time. They just dissect everything, dissect the other team. Wow.
It's all right.
This is really loud, Jeffery.
Yeah.
Good thing no one's watching.
Hey, people watch. People watch.
Never mind. There's 4 people watching. So, I mean, it makes sense he's a little flustered. He's not really used to being in that weird situation. He's used to, you know, the drill sergeant
Yeah,
coach.
it's fair. But hey,
What about Chicago?
what about?
Aren't they 4-1?
They are 4-1.
Chicago 4. How do you? I don't know if they should be 4-1.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like their defense played well against Tampa. Like Khalil Mack. He was going off.
Is this going to be one of those like Denver Broncos Super Bowls if they get to it?
It's a defense win.
Yeah. Defense and your quarterback
I
always
kind of
does
feel like
not
it's going
botch
to
it
be, yeah.
if they get anywhere.
If they keep going, it's going to be because of their defense.
What's their schedule look like? Let's see, Chicago's they lost to the Colts who have like the number 1 ranked defense, which is no surprise because their offense is
Yeah.
Bears offense is not good.
No.
They should beat the Panthers. The Rams will be a tough game. Saints will be another tough game. Titans. That'll be the most whatever the points are for that game. Titans versus Bears. I'm picking the under. Whatever that is.
that I still pick the Bears too.
Vikings always bet. Man, you know what? I bet they're gonna be like 8-8 and not make it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that happening.
I don't see them. I mean, they might make it to the playoffs, but I don't think.
I don't think they'll go past that. I don't think their defense is doing well, but I don't think it's doing that well.
Yeah, that was a historic defense.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a defense that can actually go all the way and win.
Yeah.
But
All
we'll
right,
see.
let's get to these upcoming games. The games that we care
Upcoming
about.
games. Let me pull that up.
Let's start with Carolina and Atlanta. I'm sorry. I said we were going to talk about games we cared about. Let's move to... No, I'm just kidding. We'll start with that one. Carolina and Atlanta. I think Atlanta's going to get their first win.
Really? Why?
Yeah, why? They scored a lot of points. They're embarrassed. They're probably sick of losing at this point. They're not as bad as their record shows, I think.
Yeah.
Falcons are favored by 1.5. Oof. I'm going to laugh when they're leading in the fourth quarter and lose again. Again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know.
It's just...
You just stay away from betting with Atlanta because you never know what's going to happen.
It's just up and down so much.
See, we got Vegas versus Kansas City.
That I kind of actually want to watch that game. Las Vegas is
Whatever the
not
score is
doing
for that one.
bad, but they're 2-2 right now.
What's the points on that?
I think Kansas is projected.
It is. They're projected to score at least 55 points. But I'm taking the over on that. They're going to score at least 30 points each. So I'd take the over. Kansas City's favored by 11, though. That's a big...
I don't know if it's going to be that big.
It's not going to be that big. There's no way it's going to be big.
I still pick Kansas to win that.
Kansas City will win that. When's Kansas going to get their first loss?
I don't know what's their schedule.
Raiders, Bills, Broncos. You tell me
win.
No, hold on. You tell me when to stop when they lose, okay? Raiders, Bills, Broncos, Jets, Panthers, Raiders, Buccaneers, Broncos, Dolphins, Saints, Falcons, Chargers.
Their Saints might be the toughest game, but I still pick them to win.
Is Kansas City going to go 16-0?
Kansas could go 16-0.
Are we flopping from the Ravens going 16-0 and the Kansas City just kicks
Kansas
their
can go
butt and now they're going to go
16-0.
16-0?
I mean,
Patrick Mahomes hasn't thrown an interception yet.
No.
Isn't that nuts?
Dude, Kansas can go 16-0. And I kind of hope they do.
What a cakewalk.
I am not the biggest Kansas fan, but...
What the heck? I know. We grew up Broncos fans, so we're supposed to hate them. They're going 16-0, man.
But I do that team is just talented.
Can you bet on that? I'm going to bet on that, actually.
Betting on them going 16-0? That's a very risky bet.
At least 15-1. Can you bet on that?
If Patrick Mahomes gets
hurt,
that's it. Done.
It's over.
They're going to lose a few.
I know.
A few, but only the toughest of them.
Yeah, it depends on when he gets hurt because they could lose to Tampa and they could lose to the Saints. I don't see him losing to anyone else. I could see him getting lethargic against the Broncos towards the end of the season.
I was going to say, the Broncos are supposed to have a few players come back near the end.
Right.
Hopefully.
So the Broncos are going to end up playing better because Drew Lock will be back and be healthy.
Von Miller might come back.
They still won't be very good.
No, but it's going to be a little bit of a harder team to...
They're going to have this great pick in the draft, and then they're going to botch it by winning games.
John Elway would botch it anyways.
Oh, yeah. So, Mr. Elway. Oh, yeah. That's how he talks. He looks like a horse. Yeah. Mr. Elway, you have Trevor Lawrence to pick in the draft, or you can pick the 6'9" dude that weighs 280 pounds and he throws the football to the moon. I'm gonna take the 6'9" guy.
Yeah.
Sir, you know Trevor Lawrence is gonna be the greatest quarterback to come out in a long time. 6'9" guy.
Yeah.
He will find a way to.
I will say their drafts this year weren't that bad, but normally it's.
Don't let
pretty
John
rough.
Elway pick the quarterback. Let somebody else pick the quarterback.
Yeah.
Drew Lock's not very big, and he's kind of quick and small and doesn't have a huge arm. That's weird. He's working.
Yep.
John Elway, stop picking quarterbacks. Please. We're all on our hands and knees begging you. Please.
Seriously.
Arizona versus New York. Question.
Arizona.
Will New York score an offensive touchdown?
Have they not scored one at all?
They have scored 3 all year. Offensive
Yikes.
touchdowns.
Yikes. I didn't know it was that bad. I knew it was bad, but
Yeah.
that's rough.
It's really bad. Sam Darnold's coming back. for that game?
Still pick Carolina to win. Or the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals are going to win.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at awkward memes?
That's what it makes me think of.
What?
This meme. This is what it makes me.
Oh.
Who do we have next?
I don't know. Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh. Who's winning that
Ooh.
one?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna say the Steelers. For that.
Fly, Eagles, fly. They're going to win.
Really?
Eagles going to win.
I just haven't. Been
Steelers
that
are not as good as their
impressed.
record.
No, but
Eagles aren't very good.
Are the Eagles? They're both.
Carson Wentz is going to ball out.
I am kind of actually disappointed that the Eagles aren't doing better because Carson Wentz.
They have he's
he
throwing at
was
garbage cans
decent.
with feet.
True, but
Trying
still,
to
he
lob
was
him into the
he was
bucket.
pretty decent.
Can't make it. It's terrible.
He just hasn't shown up.
Who?
Carson.
He has shown up. He's not throwing at anything.
Well, yeah, but like a good quarterback can make plays happen.
No one's arguing that Carson Wentz is Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing that either.
Which those are the only guys that could do that.
I mean, that's fair, but still, I don't know. I just wanted him to do a little bit better.
Los Angeles and Washington football team.
I still see that W. I'm like, who? What team is that?
I'm like, wait a minute. I forgot. Who's Washington? They play football?
Apparently,
Is that their
Not
like
good
extra
football.
bye week where you fly to Washington? Is that how that works?
yeah.
No. Los Angeles is
I
going to
got-
play
yeah.
Washington.
I got
Los
right.
Angeles hasn't been playing as well on offense as we'd like, and Washington has a really good defensive front. So
Yeah,
I think
but-
that'll be a close game.
I do, but I still got the Rams
Do
taking that one.
Yeah. Wait. What's the Rams are favored by 7. That makes sense, actually. I'll take
Yeah.
that.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with Vegas. It's like they're trying to take your money or something. All right.
Something.
Cincinnati and Baltimore. I'm going to laugh if Baltimore loses. Joe Burrow gets 2 wins in a row.
I would too.
They're not
but
going to.
I don't see that happening.
Baltimore's going to kill Cincinnati again.
Yep.
Let's see Jacksonville and Houston. Oh, their coach got fired. Houston's going to win.
I was gonna say I think the Texans are gonna get their first one.
We got rid of the coach we don't like, so now we'll actually play, and they're going to crush Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Poor
I didn't see who's coaching now.
I have no idea. I forgot his name. You should look that up while I go on to the next game. All right, Miami versus San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo's back. Hey, Jimmy Garoppolo haters. Jimmy Garoppolo's back, and he's going to crush the Dolphins. And he's going to crush whoever they play next week. And he's going to crush whoever plays next week. I don't know why some people don't like Jimmy Garoppolo. Romeo Crennel.
Yeah.
That'll be the coach for the Houston for now. We'll find out what happens after that. Indianapolis versus Cleveland. I think Cleveland is favored by a point. I don't remember. Yep, Cleveland Browns favored by a
Really?
point.
1 point.
Does it really count as an upset if you bet on the other team? It's only 1 point.
No.
Because I was going to say, picking the upset.
I actually.
Bold move.
Yeah.
Picking the other team that's only supposed to lose by 1. New York versus Dallas. Dallas is going to come out and win. We're going to be like, oh, is Dallas back? Does their defense actually show up to the
playing
games?
against the Giants.
Next week, that's what will be
I
happening.
don't care
Everyone will
who's
be all,
playing. They're playing
Dallas'
against the Giants. They're going
defense is
to win.
alive and well. And we're going to be like, they're playing the New York Giants without Saquon Barkley. They suck. Yeah,
Giants suck.
their defense still sucks.
Cowboys
You know what would actually
winning
make it
easily.
better? You know what I would actually prefer? I prefer the New York Giants to score the most points they've ever scored in like the last 2 years and beat the Cowboys, or at least come close, so that we can just Dallas' defense just sucks. Okay, they just suck. They're not playing.
Yeah.
We should have Cal go play defense for the Dallas Cowboys.
He would run circles around him.
And then you make everyone feel bad, and everyone else will start trying harder. There we go.
Cal
We'll just
has
send
that
Cal
effect.
places as the remedy.
He has that
Minnesota
effect on
at
people.
Seattle. I think that'll be close. How close is it supposed to be? I have no
I still
idea.
got Seattle winning, though.
Seattle winning by 7. I think it'll be closer than that, to be honest. Because Minnesota seems
I-
a little desperate.
I don't think it's going to be closer.
All you people from Colorado, when you go to tune in Sunday to watch the Denver Broncos play, it will not be happening. Their game got moved to Monday night. We got a doubleheader on Monday night, which I kind of like this doubleheader on Monday night.
Yeah, it takes up.
It's kind of
more
like
of my
watching a
Monday night, but
doubleheader in
yeah.
the NBA, though. Like they show you they always start with the East, and then they end with the West. And you
Yeah.
always watch that first game. You're like, wow, that sucks. Do I have to keep watching basketball? And then they play the next game, which is actually supposed to be really good. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'll watch that. Denver will play New England. I think Denver's going to get walloped.
Yeah,
Is Cam Newton back for that?
I think he is.
Don't ask
Cal shaking
you
his
look
head
it
no.
up. Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
I know.
Los Angeles is going to play New Orleans. New Orleans is going to win, although it'll be fun to watch that rookie quarterback run all over the field and make really cool throws. Be awesome. I'll enjoy that. And Buffalo's supposed to play Tennessee. I'm not going to sit here and talk about that whole Tennessee mess because I'm really sick of hearing it. I'm sure the rest of you are sick of it as well. So, Jeffrey, who do you think is going to be the MVP this year?
Let me get back to that Cam Newton real quick since I looked it up.
Okay.
Cam Newton is unlikely to play, but it's not a no.
So, if he
At least
tests
that's
negative,
what.
he doesn't test positive for COVID, they'll let him play probably. That's all that means, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
So, I just saw a post. Who will be the MVP? Wilson, Rodgers, Jackson, Mahomes, or Allen? Who you got, Jeffrey?
I got Russell.
Mahomes and Otto.
Anything else, or you just got Russell? Is that all you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, you guys, we've talked about it before, but Russell, he is the reason that team is who they are and how good they are. He deserves the MVP. He's deserved it for a couple years. He needs to win it now. This is his year. He's finally able to actually just open up and play like he wants to play. He's allowed to throw the ball this year. And he deserves the MVP. I got Russell. Mahomes, he would be second. I could see Mahomes winning it, but I hope
I don't
Russell
know why
Wilson
Lamar
wins it.
Jackson and Josh Allen are on that list.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't know why. I know why Lamar Jackson won an MVP. I don't think he should have. It's like
Yeah.
Giannis winning an MVP.
Yeah, I agree. That's
I
a
just
very
like,
good
why
comparison.
does he win the MVP? I don't like. Why are you the one winning the MVP? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I've had that rant before. I won't make everyone go through it again.
Yeah.
Or maybe I will. Giannis can't shoot free throws or threes. Why is he winning an
He went
MVP? Lamar Jackson can't throw for 300 yards.
And he locks
He
up
has
under
to
pressure.
run for 150 and pass for 150.
Yeah.
Every time Baltimore is behind, they can't come back and win. You can't win an MVP if every time you are losing by halftime, you still lose the game.
Yeah. Josh Allen?
I need to see like multiple comebacks. I need to see a shootout. I need something. At least like Jared Goff can come back. You remember that game when the Rams played
Yeah.
the Chiefs? That was the coolest thing ever.
Yep.
It's like 55 to 56 or something ridiculous. Most yards ever in a game. You need to at least be able to do that. Could you ever see Baltimore doing that?
No.
If they had top wide receivers.
Yeah, maybe, but
No. I still couldn't see it. Lamar Jackson is not that great of a thrower.
no.
I love Lamar Jackson. It's
He's
really
a
fun to
running
watch him play.
quarterback.
He's a running quarterback that can throw the ball okay.
Yeah.
He throws passes after they've been dominating the run game.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's gonna be like Baker Mayfield. They have a great running game. So all of his passing yards are because their defense is spending the whole time trying to stop the run.
Yeah.
So when they win games, it's not because of him. It's the same thing to me.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I've done it.
I
I'm over
don't
it. It's good. It's cool. I'm good. It's cool. It's cool.
like. I understand why people keep putting him in there, but I don't. Josh Allen, I have no clue why he's in there. Compared to those other like Aaron Rodgers and Russell, he's not even close. Not even close to the same.
I kind of want to place a bet.
level of MVP.
Kind of want to place a bet on Josh Allen winning the MVP, just because
Like a bet between you and I right now.
Makes
$5.
no sense.
because it makes no sense, and it like the media always goes for like the best story. And I'm like, who cares about the best story? Russell Wilson should have won like 3 of the last couple.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
LeBron James should have won a bunch of the last.
Aaron Rodgers, I know why he's in there, but I don't get it.
I
don't-
don't
I don't
understand
think he'll
Aaron
get it.
Rodgers hype even
Yeah.
a little bit.
Russell, do you think Russell or oh my
Aaron Rodgers?
no
Mahomes?
is gonna win it.
I think Russell Wilson will.
Okay.
We've already started talking about it. Like, this is super early for people to start talking about the NFL
It is
MVP.
very early, but
But
I'm on that Russell bandwagon.
you're on that Russell bandwagon.
I've always been on the Russell bandwagon.
I love Russell Wilson. He's pretty amazing.
That he is.
I'm gonna bet on the Eagles this weekend to beat Pittsburgh.
On the Eagles to beat Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. I like that bet. Feeling it.
All right.
Is anyone
Whatever
changing their
floats your
jersey
boat.
colors? Maybe I'll choose them too. That's not
Hey,
the reason
It
why.
worked out for you last time.
But that wasn't the reason why.
It worked out. You know what? It worked out. Worked out. So.
Didn't work out. Whatever.
Sure.
You playing
Sure.
DraftKings this week, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I have one. I haven't been doing as many. Been betting more on the over-unders and doing some parlays. But I do have, let me pull it up here. I have a tier.
Well,
So for my first pick, I have my running back as Ezekiel Elliott.
all right.
He was literally the best option.
Okay.
I did not like these tier picks in this one, but
Are they not good options?
no, not really. The quarterback, Phillip Rivers.
Okay.
Wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr. Running back, Jared
McKinnon.
Yeah. And then wide receiver, T.Y. Hilton.
What?
And then running back, Devontae Freeman.
All right.
So we'll see. I have not been doing well in those, like at all. I'm at all.
I really want to watch that Indianapolis-Cleveland game. I'm excited for that one.
Why are you so excited for that?
I don't know. I just, like old Phillip Rivers throws a lot of interceptions. New Baker Mayfield throws a lot of interceptions. This just sounds like a good time. I really like
I
watching.
guess that's fair.
I really enjoy watching either greatness be great, or I really like watching bad be really bad.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much more interesting to watch that.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
fair.
really good teams fall apart. That's also a lot of fun, to be real. What are you going to
Yeah.
watch this weekend, Jeffrey?
My wife watched the Kansas and Raiders game.
That'll be a good
I think
game.
that's going to be a fun game to watch. Seattle versus Vikings. I just kind of want to see Russell blow out Seattle or the Vikings.
Yeah, that'll be kind of fun. When's the next baseball game we get to watch?
Ooh.
When's it all
trying to
start,
find their
Jeffrey?
schedule. I don't have their schedule pulled up.
I'll do it myself.
We have
Sunday, Houston and Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay in that one.
And then Monday, Houston and Tampa Bay, Atlanta and Los Angeles will start Monday. Yeah, it's all ready to go. I'm excited for that. You gonna watch any of it?
I'll probably watch a couple games, probably more highlights, or tune in for part of it. I won't be able to watch all of them.
Yeah.
But
And then tomorrow night, Los Angeles Lakers are gonna raise the trophy.
I sure hope so.
And I'm gonna raise my $70 into the air, and I'm gonna say, Jeffrey, look what I won.
Yeah. All right, you beat
Or
me.
I
On,
won't,
you beat
you
me
know.
on that game. You beat me on that bet.
All right, well, you
We'll
never know.
see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
I really hope it doesn't go to a Game 7.
I'm okay with it going to a Game 7 because I get to watch more basketball.
Yeah, but it's only one more game.
But then, if it goes to a Game 7, I'm going to have to hear from LeBron haters about how, well, you know, it
couldn't do it in 4
He
games.
couldn't close them out.
I'm sorry. Miami Heat's still a good team. Jimmy Butler was going off.
I've heard a lot of the argument lately of like, well, LeBron's not the GOAT because, or like this year's ring doesn't matter because he didn't have to play the Clippers or the Bucks or this good teams. I'm kind of like, how is that your fault? You can only play the person in front of you.
The playoffs are set. You play the person who moves on, the best player to move on.
Lakers are playing.
Team wins.
Lakers are playing the Nuggets because the Clippers couldn't close out their 3-1 lead.
Yeah, so
Like
the
who's
Nuggets
whose
were
fault?
the better
So what?
team.
We're gonna blame Los Angeles for that? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
Clippers
understand that
lost.
argument.
It's simple as that. If they lost against Denver, they were going to lose against the Lakers.
See my trade Paul George rant. Should trade
No.
Paul. Yeah.
I did not
Somebody
see
put
that.
it on the ESPN thing that he is untradeable
Why?
because he's just so good. And I'm like, yeah. Clippers are trying to win now in the playoffs. Playoff P.
Yeah. Couldn't do it.
He can't. He sucks.
Couldn't
at
do it.
Nope. Well, we're probably going to crown a NBA championship, and we'll see what happens when the next season starts. Cal's going to enjoy his esports, unless it's over. Is it over?
Overwatch is over.
Oh, poor Cal.
Overwatched.
He's making terrible puns.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good sign that we should
Get
probably
into Valorant.
need to get into Valorant.
Or some Dota 2 or some League of Legends, maybe.
Dota?
Dota 2. It's a MOBA game.
He's saying a lot of words I don't know.
Yep,
So
same
forget
here.
that.
Strategy,
Same here.
abilities-based game.
Well, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your football. Enjoy your basketball, your last basketball game. And we will see you next Saturday at 3.
Yep. 3 o'clock. New
Hopefully
time.
Jeffrey's shins will be okay so he can play basketball with us.
Major shin splints.
Old man.